Hi, I'm Alvin, and today I'll be showing you how to make my barbecue rib sandwich to feed a crowd. So this recipe is pretty cool because it's basically a giant version of that favorite fast food rib sandwich that pretty much everybody knows. It requires an entire slab of baby back ribs, which is kind of awesome because I love ribs, I love meat. So basically the concept is that you cook barbecue ribs pretty normally and you just add some seasoning, some, your glaze, your barbecue sauce to make a nice rack of ribs. So the funny thing is the idea came to me at a very weird time. I was like in my dorm, like senior year of college, and at 1:30 a.m. I was browsing the internet looking for barbecue videos to fall asleep to. I saw this video where they had taken a giant slab of barbecue ribs and they were like, oh my God, I think they flipped it over, and then he wanted to show the camera how tender the meat was, so he took one of the bones out, and I was like, oh my God, he just straight up pulled the bone right out of the rib. The person did that to show how tender it was, and I was like, whoa, but wait, what happens if you take all of them out? So I had this brain blast at 2 a.m. laying in bed on a weeknight, and I was like, I want to try this. You kind of slowly pull the bone right out of each sort of rib. And the key here is actually not to just tear it out. You want to keep as much of it as intact as possible because you want it to be a nice sandwich. But the tricky thing is, if it's super tender, it's gonna fall out. That's totally fine. And I gotta say, when I was making this video, I definitely, the moment I first pulled the bone out, it was just so satisfying in all the right and all the wrong ways that I just kept doing it. And I was like, man, I should probably record this. I was pulling out the bones from a very close-up angle for a very long time. So kind of after that's done, you kind of cook it, you glaze it, you cook it normally as you would. And the trickiest part is transferring that slab of beautiful glazed meat onto a nice bun. And the key here is to actually get a nice piece of toasted bread that matches whatever the ribs you're gonna make. So as long as you get some bread and you toast it and you butter it and it fits with the rib. And you kind of add, you can add whatever toppings you want. I like onions, so I chose to add onions and some parsley. The coolest part is when you actually serve it, because when you slice it along the edges of the sandwich, you're actually gonna get one rib per person, and it's because it's one sandwich per person. So you just cut it up into what you think where the ribs were. Everybody gets a nice sandwich that they can just chomp on, and it's, it's like a boneless rib, and what could be better than that? I was surprised it actually turned out really well. It's kind of like your childhood, fast food rib sandwich reimagined with actual ribs, because who knows what's in the original one, but that's pretty much it. And I think this is a great recipe if you want to have friends over. It's great for potlucks, it's great for parties. I think you can pretty much blow people's minds. And if you do make it, tag me, send it over. I love when I think it's awesome when you guys make our recipes, so I think that's a keeper for sure if you want to entertain, if you just want some ribs, or if you're just looking for lunch, like me on a weekly basis.